Bhagavadgita Adhyaya 9. Adhyaya 9. Shloka 19. 1-9. Tapamyaham varsham nigrinhamyutsrajami cha amritan chaiva mrityuscha sadasacchaham Arjuna. Starting from Shloka 16 up to this Shloka, Shloka 90, Bhagavan is elaborating on the all-pervasiveness of Paramatma. Everything is Paramatma. Everything is Ishvara. Therefore, you can worship Ishvara in any form. You can invoke the Ishvara in any form. Bhagavan conveys this message by elaborating his all-pervasive presence. Aham tapami varsham nigranhami varsham utsrajami cha. The same Paramatma is present in the form of Surya Bhagavan, in the form of the sun, and being in the form of the sun, Paramatma is responsible for various seasons. The seasons are determined by the movement of the sun. When the sun is present in a particular place, in a particular direction, in a particular Rashi, there will be summer. Therefore, aham tapami, I heat up the world during summer. And then after summer, aham varsham utsrajami, I release the rain. The same sun is responsible for the beginning of rain at a particular part of the year. When the sun is in a particular position, and then varsham nigranhamicha, the same Paramatma in the form of the sun stops the rain, withholds the rain, and thereby causes the following season, winter. Amritam chaiva mrityuscha. Amrita as well as mrityu. Amrita of the devatas. Bhashyakara says Devanam Amritam. The devatas remain alive in their respective bodies for a very long time. They have a very long lifespan. They remain immortal compared to the human lifespan. Who gives them such a lifespan? It is Ishvara. The devatas are able to live long because of Ishvara. If someone is living long, it is because of the grace of Ishvara. And Mrityuscha, even Mrityu is Ishvara. The death is Ishvara. Ishvara himself manifests as Yama, the Lord of Death. Sadasaccha aham Arjuna. Hey Arjuna, O Arjuna, I am Sat as well as Asat. Sat means manifest. All that is manifest, all that has names and forms, is essentially none other than Paramatma. And Asatcha, even the Asat, even the unmanifest, is Paramatma. With this, Bhagavan concluded the all pervasiveness of the Ishvara. Next shloka. Traividya mam somapah puta papaha यज्ञैरिष्ट्वा स्वर्गतिं प्रार्थयन्ते ते पुण्यमासाद्य सुरेन्द्रलोकम् अश्नन्ति दिव्यान् दिवि देव भोगान्. In this shloka, as well as in the following, Bhagavan is describing the fate of those who do not take recourse to Paramatma, who do not make effort to attain Paramatma in their life. What happens to them? Obviously, they do not get moksha. Instead, they continue to be in samsara, continue to suffer in samsara, take rebirth in one or the other womb, and then they continue to suffer pleasure and pain. It is so with the people who do not perform any of the Shastriya karma, any karma enjoined by the Shastra, any values enjoined by the Shastra, they do not follow. Definitely, it is the fate of such people. Also, even those who perform the Shastriya karma, if they perform it only as a kamya karma, only as a way to go to the Swarga, even such people do not come to Paramatma, do not go anywhere near moksha. Therefore, Paramatma is explaining the limitation of the Sakama karma as well. Even the Sakama karma, even if it is a Vedic karma, even if it is a Shastriya karma, it does not take to moksha. Its phala is only samsara. Trividyaha in the verse. You can find the word Trividyaha. The people who have who are familiar with the three types of mantras. There are three types of mantras: Rik, Yajus, and Sama. Those who are familiar with these types of mantras means they have studied the Vedas. Even though they have studied the Vedas, they do not have love for Paramatma. They are not the seekers of moksha. Therefore, they perform the Sakama karma with the goal of attaining moksha, attaining Swarga, attaining material happiness in the other world. Therefore, Mam Yajnaihi Ishtva, they perform various yajnas, various forms of sacrifices, and then at the end of the yajna, they drink the Soma juice, Soma Paha. Drinking the Soma juice is a part of the yajna. Just like after the puja, you partake the prasada. In the same manner, after performing the Soma Yaga, which is a special type of Vedic ritual, they drink Soma. And when they drink Soma, it purifies them from the papas, certain types of papa that blocks them from going to Swarga. Such papas are purified. Therefore, Puta Papa, they are cleansed of all their papa. They are purified from their papa. The papa that that would have otherwise blocked them from going to Swarga. And also they attain special type of punya. Swargatim prarthayante. Despite performing the Soma Yaga, which is a very elaborate ritual, they do not seek moksha. They do not seek chitta shuddhi. They do not seek bhakti. Instead, they seek swargati, the journey to Swarga. Prarthayante, they seek it. As a result of their sakama karma, their dedication to the sakama karma, they punyam surendralokam asadya, they attain the surendra loka, the loka of Surendra, the loka of Devendra, the lord of Devatas, Indra. They go to his loka, which is punyam. Punyam means it is punya phala. It is the result of their punya. And there, Divi, in the Swarga, Divyan Devabhogan Ashnanti. They enjoy all the bhogas. They get all the enjoyments that are deserved by the Devatas, befitting to the Devatas. Divya Bhoga, all the otherworldly, heavenly enjoyments. And they stay there for a long time, considerably long duration. Yeah. Shloka 21. Te tam bhuktva swargalokam vishalam क्षीणे पुण्ये मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति. एवं त्रयी धर्ममनुप्रपन्नाः गतागतं कामकामा लभन्ते. Yeah, Bhagavan Das has raised hand. Seems he has raised by mistake. Okay. Yeah. Te tam vishalam swargalokam bhuktva. They enjoy the swargaloka, which is vishala, very vast. Even in terms of space, it is vast. Even in terms of time, it is vast. Because for a long time, one can stay in Swarga. Considerably very long time. And also in terms of varieties of enjoyments, it is very vast. You can have various types of enjoyments. Therefore, Vishalam Swargalokam, Bhuktva, having enjoyed it, Kshine Punye, when their punya is exhausted, the punya responsible for their swarga has come to an end. Martyalokam vishanti. They return to the human world. They are reborn as human beings once again. That means they don't attain moksha. Even if they go to Swarga, it is subject to an end. It is subject to limitation in terms of time. And once again they return into the human world and they continue their journey, continue their samsara. All their sufferings continue, all their tensions continue. The same cycle repeats. Therefore, evam trayi dharma manuprapannaha. Thus, those who take recourse to the kamya karma, trayi dharma refers to the kamya karmas, the sakama karmas that are enjoined in the Shastra, in the Veda. Even such people, even those people who take recourse to Shastra and perform the Kamya Karma, what is their fate? Kama Kamaha. They are Kama Kamaha. They have desires. Therefore, they do only Sakama Karma. They don't seek moksha. Therefore, Gatagatam Labhante. They attain the goals that are subject to return. Gatagatam means once you go there, you have to return. Means temporary goals. They don't attain anything permanent. Therefore, Bhagavan suggests, Bhagavan advises to seek moksha and take refuge at Paramatma. So that in due course one becomes free from the bondage of samsara. Next shloka. Ananyaschintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate teshan nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. Yeah. Instead of performing sakama karma, if one takes refuge at Paramatma, surrenders to Paramatma, seeks only Paramatma, and performs all his actions as a dedication to Paramatma, then he marches towards the moksha, the ultimate happiness. the permanent happiness. Then one might ask a question, if I take refuge at Paramatma and give up all the sakama karma, then who will take care of my own interests, my security, my well being? Who will take care of it? Also, if I do not succeed in the pursuit of moksha in this janma, what will be my fate? Because since I am not doing anything for a better life hereafter, what will be my fate after death? One might get this question. If I do all the karma as a dedication to Ishvara, then who will take care of my life? What will happen to the future in this life itself? And what will happen to the future after death if I don't get moksha? I hope this question is understood. Perhaps people are puzzled. Even the question is not understood. This is from the point of view of a person who works to ensure his future both in this life as well as in the life hereafter. In the future, in this life, I should have security, I should have happiness. Therefore, I should work for ensuring my security and pleasure in the future in this life. Therefore, I perform sakama karma, some kind of sakama karma, in order to accumulate money, in order to accumulate my pleasure, and so on. Likewise, an astika who believes in Veda, who believes in the rebirth, he also performs karma in order to ensure a better life hereafter. After death, I should go to Swarga. I should get a better life, a higher world. Therefore, he performs actions. He performs certain types of actions in order to ensure his well being in the life after this. He may perform certain types of rituals and so on. But now Bhagavan says, do not have the idea of performing the actions for ensuring your own future. Instead, do the karma as a dedication to Ishvara. Do your swadharma, all that you are supposed to perform, all that you are supposed to do, as a dedication to Ishvara, without bothering about your own future in this life or in the life hereafter. When this is said, I hope you are following me. I am not able to see everyone, so only two or three faces I am able to see, and they are not showing any indication of understanding. So that is the problem when we do it online. Communication doesn't happen. It's a monologue than a dialogue. So then Bhagavan says, if you are devoted to me, and if you take refuge at me, and if you offer all your actions to me, then I take care of your yoga kshema. I take care of your future welfare. Paramatma gives an assurance. This is a statement of assurance. See the words. Ananyashchintayanto mam ye janah paryupasate. Ananya anyashayat ananyata. Ananya means one who has given up all other refuges, one who has given up all other supports, and he solely depends on Paramatma. Absolute devotion to Paramatma and absolute surrender to Paramatma. Such person is called Ananya. Mam chintayantaha ye janaha paryupasate. Mam chintayantaha. They think of Paramatma as their only goal, as their only support. They are devoted to Paramatma. They seek only Paramatma. And they perform all their actions for the sake of Paramatma as a dedication to Paramatma. Paryupasate. They serve Paramatma with all their work, with all their activities. They serve Paramatma. Tesham nityabhiyuktana. Such people who are constantly dedicated, constantly devoted, constantly committed to the pursuit of Paramatma. Bhagavan assures them, Yogakshemam vahamyaham. I take care of their Yogakshema. They do not have to worry about their Yogakshema. what will happen to me in future in this life, they can give up their worry and relax. Relax at the lap of Paramatma. Relax at the lap of Bhagavan. Yoga and Kshema. Bhashyakara says, Apraptasya praptihi yogaha. Apraptasya prapanam yogaha. Attaining what you don't have is called yoga. And Kshema means praptasya rakshanam. Protecting what you already have is called Kshema. Getting what you don't have is called yoga. And protecting what you already have is called Kshema. If you look into your own life, most of our worries are regarding yoga and Kshema. Will I get it? Will I get money? Will I get food? We have worries about yoga. And also we have worries about Kshema. Will I be able to protect what I have? Will I be able to protect my health? Will I be able to protect my house? We have so many concerns regarding protection, so many concerns regarding security. Now Bhagavan assures, give up all the worries and leave everything to Ishvara. Leave everything to Paramatma. Let him take care of your Yogakshema. Yogakshemam vahamyaham. I take care of his Yogakshema. He need not worry about his Yogakshema. Therefore, a bhakta who has committed himself to Paramatma, who is totally devoted to Paramatma, he has taken refuge at the feet of Paramatma, doesn't have to worry about his welfare, either in this life or in the following life. Yeah. Shloka 23. येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ताः यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः तेऽपि मामेव कौन्तेय यजन्त्यविधिपूर्वकम्. Once again, Bhagavan is discouraging the sakama karma. When you perform a sakama karma, you generally worship devatas who are inferior to Paramatma. Devatas like Indra, Varuna, etc., who are inferior to Paramatma. they are worshipped in the form of sakama karma. Even the Vedic rituals address such devatas, Indra, Agni, Varuna, etc. In today's context, when you worship any particular form as a limited being with the ability to bless the worshipper with a limited result, he is worshipping other devatas, the devatas that are inferior to Paramatma. Whether you are worshipping Paramatma or whether you are worshipping a devata who is inferior to Paramatma, who is lower to Paramatma, is determined by your understanding and your attitude. For example, let us take any particular devata, any particular form. Let's say Ganesha. You can worship Ganesha as the all-pervasive Ishvara. The form of Ganesha represents the all-pervasive Ishvara. And if I worship Ganesha, I will attain moksha in due course of time. When you have this attitude, you are worshipping Paramatma himself in the form of Ganesha. The same Ganesha is Paramatma for you. But when you look upon the same Ganesha as a limited being, just like any other superhuman being, he is a superhuman being. Ganesha represents a superhuman being. And she is capable of blessing you with certain limited results. Like he is able to give some money, he is able to bring about some success in some endeavor. In that case, the same Ganesha serves as an inferior devata, a lower devata for you. Therefore, Bhagavan says, if you worship any other devata, he calls it Anya Devata, devatas other than Paramatma, means the devatas who are lower to Paramatma, lower than Paramatma, the limited gods, those who worship them. Essentially, they are worshipping none other than Paramatma himself. Because even those devatas are the manifestation of Paramatma himself. The same Paramatma is pervading all the devatas. And the power to the respective devatas is also bestowed by the same Paramatma. For example, Indra. Who has placed Indra in the position of a devata? It is none other than Ishvara. And who has given the power of blessing the devotee with some result? It is none other than Ishvara. Therefore, even if you worship any other devata, essentially you are worshipping Paramatma only. But unfortunately, the person who is worshipping the other devatas is ignorant about Paramatma. He is ignorant about the greatness of Paramatma. That is why he is going to some limited devatas for some limited result. Instead of comprehending the greatness of Paramatma and worshipping him for the infinite result, they hold on to a limited devata and worship the limited devata for a limited result. See, येऽपि अन्यता अन्यदेवताः भक्ताः येऽप्यन्यदेवता भक्ताः यजन्ते श्रद्धयान्विताः. Yepi bhaktaah, some other bhaktas, definitely they are bhaktas. Shraddhayanvita, they have shraddha, but they have bhakti to other devatas, the limited devatas. Anya devata bhaktaah, they are devoted to other devatas. Shraddhayanvitaah yajante, they worship with the great shraddha. They may have shraddha in Indra. They may have Shraddha in Varuna, and they believe Indra can give me success in some pursuit. Varuna can give me success in some pursuit. And they worship the particular devata. Bhagavan says, Te api mameva kaunteya yajanti avidhi purvakam. Even they worship me only. Te api. Even such people. Mam eva yajanti. They worship only me because the same Paramatma is present in everything, in every form, even in the form of Indra, even in the form of Varuna, even in the form of Agni. But Avidhi Purvakam, they are worshipping me ignorantly, without knowing that they are worshipping Paramatma, without knowing the greatness of Paramatma. They worship the other devatas for limited result. Shloka 24. Aham hi sarvayajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha na tu mam abhijananti tattvena tasyavanti te. Bhagavan explains how they are worshipping only Paramatma, but they are not aware of it. Aham hi sarvayajnanam bhokta cha prabhureva cha. Yajnanam bhokta, one who receives the offerings in a yajna. When you offer the oblations in a yajna, you chant the mantras like Indraya idam havihi, Indraya swaha. I am offering it to Indra. I am offering it to Agni. I am offering it to Varuna, and so on. Who is the actual receiver of the oblation? It is nothing, none other than Paramatma himself, none other than Ishvara himself. The same Ishvara, in the form of the respective Devata, receives the oblation. In other words, all our prayers, to whatever form of Devata you may pray, the prayers are heard by Ishvara himself. And Prabhu Revacha, Prabhu means one who yields the result, one who bestows the result of our prayers, is also none other than Ishvara. You might have addressed Indra in your prayer, but who gives the result of your prayer? Who grants the result of your prayer? It is none other than Paramatma. Aham hi, me alone. Nato mam abhijananti. But such people who worship the other devatas, they do not know it. They do not know that Paramatma is the only altar of all our prayers, and she is the only one who bestows all results. Therefore, ataha te tattvena chyavanti. Therefore, they miss the tattva. They slip down from the tattva. Means they miss the ultimate reality. Since they are engaged in seeking temporary results from the limited beings, limited gods, they miss the ultimate goal of life. They miss the Parama Purushartha. They miss the moksha in their life. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti